Good morning. How are you this morning? I've got a stinking cold. So don't worry if you see me and you think, oh, she looks a bit COVID-y. I am absolutely not. I tested every single day for days thinking, what, but it's a cold. We are allowed to catch colds, aren't we? But I noticed my voice has gone a bit croaky and I'm a bit husky. Anyway, that's what's going on and it's nothing to worry about. Well, I was wondering what to talk to you about this morning, and there's lots going on, of course, making plenty of time to pray and see people too. And a picture in my room caught my eye, and it's one that won't have caught your eye because it's up above my bookcase where my computer is that I'm talking to now. Above that is a bookcase, and in front of some of the books is this picture. Now, I got this picture free from an artist called Chris Duffett, and it came free because I bought lots of these. A tin of blessing. It's a tiny little tin. It's almost like the old a little tobacco tin, isn't it? And inside it are lots of little cards. And I bought these because it's something to keep in my handbag that might offer something to somebody somewhere. They're beautifully presented. He's an independent artist. Well, obviously he's independent, but he's an artist trying to make his way as an artist. And he was doing these little faith-related things. So there's this beautiful one. Look at this. Hold on to hope. And that's his art. And then on the back he's written, I pray that God, the source of hope, will fill you completely with joy and peace because you trust in him. Then you will overflow with confident hope through the power of the Holy Spirit. And I think the thing that is really interesting about what he says after the little quote on the back, there's the little quote on the back, is that he tells you where it's come from. Taken from the Bible. So let's be under no illusions. Don't hide behind Isaiah or Romans or Luke, which some people will know is Bible, and some it will just pass them by. Let's start with telling you the quote is from the Bible, and then he tells us that one's from Romans. Anyway, I bought quite a few of these, and from time to time I might just pop one in someone's pocket or leave it on a bench somewhere, or anyway, that's what I bought the little cards for. But because I bought lots of little cards, I got this picture free. Can I tell you the quote? It's a painting of Conwy Harbour in North Wales. And the quote he's put on the back is, the whole earth is filled with awe at your wonders. Where morning dawns, where evening fades, you call forth songs of joy. And that's a quote from Psalm 65. It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? And I picked it up this morning thinking how important it was to me, and I would share that with you, not because of the quote on the back, but because I saw the sunrise. And I was reminded that it doesn't matter what happened yesterday, or the day before, or what's going to happen tomorrow, or what happens today, the sun will always rise. And in the book of Genesis, we're given the creation story and the creating of the sun and the moon, the making of day and night, light and dark, are all part of God's big plan and big creation. And I had this moment of joy that the sunrise is a reminder from God every day that whatever else is changing and shifting beneath our feet, whatever might have gone wrong yesterday, whatever we're worried about today, the sun always rises. Every single morning, whether we can see it or not, the very fact that we come into daylight in our part of the world is a reminder to us that the sun has risen. And if that's not a promise from God that he's still here and that he is amongst us and he is part of the plan, in fact, he is the plan, and if it's not a reminder for us that God is consistent and keeps his promises and is ever present, then I'm not quite sure what else in our environment is. We have lots of lovely, lovely reminders of God's presence among us. But the rising of the sun every day is an absolute certainty for us that that's God's presence every single day. And I realised I take it for granted. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but that idea, that idea of linking the sunrise to being a reminder that God is with us and that he never lets us down and that he always comes through, is given to us every day with the rising of the sun and its setting. Those things that are consistent and those things that are unchanging and that we have no control over, but just happen. That's God. I wonder what sorts of things in your day are constant reminders for you of God's presence in your life. What little moments. It might be that you see snowdrops. It might be that there's a robin in your garden that is your reminder of God's faithfulness to you. We all have our own. I wonder what yours is. I hope you have a good reminder today of God's faithfulness and his love for you, because love you he certainly does. Have a wonderful day. I shall see some of you. Lots of love and God bless. Bye bye.